Welcome back to the channel, Farrow Farms. I'm Travis, and currently we are still side dressing. We lack just under 500 acres of getting done, and as you can see, currently running 3 30-foot bars here, and pretty much have been all season. Kind of off and on, we'd park one, trying to get corn sprayed, and that's currently what we're doing today. I don't know, we probably lack a day, maybe a day left on corn, and then we'll get switched over to beans. But yeah, so it should be a pretty good day today. We did have some pretty nasty storms roll through yesterday. We lucked out in the area we didn't get a drop, but you know, you go just 5 miles to the east and we had a pretty good line move through, and caught quite a bit of rain. So, but yeah, so we lucked out, but we got this area up here. I don't know, we don't lack. We'll probably be done mid-afternoon here, and that kind of gets our big areas done. We've got some smaller, I mean, they're bigger fields, but they're nothing like this. This is probably, I don't know, 400 plus acres within this area right here. We're ready to be done. We're ready to kind of kick back, get a few other projects going at the farm that we've been waiting on, and yeah, just kind of get things wound down, get equipment cleaned up. All right, so every morning we kind of do a pre-check. You know, you check the oil in the tractor, hydraulic, kind of do a walk around. And what will happen with these bars is the pressure, it'll escape. So we always, every night as we quit, we shut the valves off on the tank. And so in the morning, you open those valves up. Now what we're gonna do, you want the wind, you want to be upwind. You want this smoke, when I bleed this, I want this to blow away from me. I don't want it coming right at me. So what we have is this bleeder up here. So we will open this up, and when we see smoke coming out of the knives all the way through the bar, that's our indication that the system is bled. We can tighten this back up, and then we can start running. Now once we start running, to make sure it is bled, we are going to look at this pressure gauge. That is what we go by. When that runs on empty, down to 0, that tank is empty. So when we get started, that pressure gauge should rise. And I've been running about 5 miles an hour, 5.5. So we should be about 45 to 50. And it's hard to see, that oil's pretty dark in there compared to the others. So, but yeah, we'll get started here. All right, system is bled, so we will get her down. We'll make sure once we take off, we have pressure. And we have pressure, so we'll get going. We are currently side dressing anhydrous, as you can see back there. We will actually get finished up today. We've had a pretty good season with it. We've been, like I said, we've been running 3 bars pretty much the whole time. We would drop 1 bar and spray corn. So, but we did get all the posts done there. We finished that yesterday on the corn. So Buck is actually cleaning out the sprayer today, and Monday we will get switched over onto beans. But yeah, I got Chase with me. He's in the other bar here. So we've got this 30 acres to do, and then we got I think about a 55 to go just down the road. Get the bars bled out and get them back to co-op. Because I was going to tell you, we do not own a anhydrous bar. We rent these from a co-op, local co-op, and I don't know. We talked about if we did buy one, it'd be a 24 knife, but it's one of those things, you know, they maintain it. If something happens, you know, I just call, they come out, they fix it if we can't. So it works pretty good for the way we do it and our size. So, but that's not to rule out that one day we won't have a 24 knife. All right, so Chase and I just got hooked onto the 2 last tanks. That'll finish this field, and that will actually finish anhydrous for 2020. So had a pretty good year. Nothing major on the bars, you know, a couple pump diaphragms, but yeah, really other than that, we'll get this finished, we'll get them bled off, and we'll get them back to co-op, and then we'll get back to the farm. The guys are back there. They're working on the chemical trailer. Currently we had a 1,000-gallon and a 750-gallon water tank on there, and they were poly. We've had them for a lot of years, and they were just getting brittle. But we come across a 1,600-gallon, I believe, stainless. So they were getting those ripped off. I got that put on there. So yeah, that'll free up some room, and you know, we might be able to stick another tote or 2 on there if we need to. So yeah, we'll get this finished up and get back to the farm and give them guys a hand. All right, that's a wrap for today. Appreciate you guys watching. Like they say, subscribe, like, hit that bell notification, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. See ya.